I'm always delighted to be with Saul News. This has been such a leader in the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for October 7th, 2022. The Washington Examiner reports U.S. national debt surpasses $31 trillion for the first time. The national debt of the United States blew past $31 trillion for the first time ever on Tuesday, a grim milestone that comes amid soaring interest rates that threaten to strain the government's finances. It comes just 9 months after the last milestone of $30 trillion, according to the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, and only 5 years after reaching $20 trillion. The unprecedented spree of government borrowing brought forth by the COVID-19 pandemic and further borrowing to stimulate the economy has helped to contribute to the majority of this figure. Rising federal debt means greater interest costs for the government, making it harder to spend on other needs such as the social safety net and the military. Greater spending on interest payments in turn raises the debt and borrowing costs, raising the threat of a debt spiral. An article from The Hill states, Republicans see crime as an issue that could win them the Senate. Republicans in an increasing number of crucial Senate battleground states are keying in on the issue of crime, bombarding voters with the message that electing Democrats would increase lawlessness. Republicans see the issue as one of their best opportunities to drive base voters to the polls and as a wedge between Democrats and suburban swing voters, especially in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Nevada, and North Carolina. Some Senate Democrats saw rising crime rates as a potential political liability months ago, and Senator Richard Blumenthal, a Democrat from Connecticut, privately pressed the White House to come up with a plan to address the issue. Senate Republicans are now trying to expand the debate on crime to other Senate battlegrounds, including Nevada and Wisconsin. And finally, Fox Business reports, Americans should prepare for gas prices to keep rising, analysts warn. American consumers should expect gasoline prices to keep surging as a result of various domestic and global factors, according to energy analysts who spoke with Fox Business. Major petroleum refinery snags and policies disincentivizing more fossil fuel production or nationwide refinery capacity have contributed to the price uptick, analysts said. Patrick DeHaan, head of petroleum analysis at GasBuddy, blames several government policies that he said have contributed to refinery snags and higher gasoline prices more broadly. He specifically criticized the Biden administration for calling on oil companies to increase refining capacity while it has openly advocated for a transition away from fossil fuels. Over the last 2 weeks, Biden has again directed his ire at the oil industry, blaming companies for the rising prices. However, the White House took credit for price decreases in July, August, and September. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for October 7th, 2022. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.